welcome back to 726. Wilson Marseille is here, and a lot of people, this will be his first appearance on our show, and he's the new marketing director for the Harrison Regional Chamber of Commerce. And welcome to Harrison.
Thank
now,
you.
Where are you originally from?
I'm originally from here in Harrison.
Oh, okay. All
yes,
right.
Grew
well,
up
then
here. And,
people know you then.
yeah, well, it's a welcome home.
Okay.
So
did you go off to college and then decide to come back?
I did. I graduated from here in 2014 and then went down to Conway to go to school there.
Okay.
And now I'm back.
And so there was a position open, and you said, that's the job I want.
Yeah, I was just through a lot of conversation with Bob, was really encouraged about being home, and the opportunity presented itself, and here we are. Hope to make a difference.
Well, a lot of people that grow up here, they say, I don't want to come back. I want to, go to Los Angeles or San Diego or Chicago or whatever, and you never see them again. But there must be something here that you like.
Right. I love being close to my family, and I'm kind of an outdoor enthusiast too. So I always miss being away from the Buffalo River and the Ozark Mountains.
Yeah.
So.
Well, you're like me. When I take a vacation, I always like to see new things, but I'm always thinking about getting back and getting on the river or hiking or So
we have so much that's right here in our backyard.
Yeah. So I think that if people follow the Harrison Chamber of Commerce, there's been a shift, a change,
Yes.
a new direction.
Yes.
Do you want to talk a little bit about that since you're part of the marketing area?
Yes,
Can I give a vision of what people can expect?
Sure. So Bob took over as president and CEO in March, I believe. And the board of directors had this vision to be much less events-oriented. So we no longer do Crawdad Days and the Balloon Festival. All of those are going to continue, just won't be...
Just other entities are taking them over.
That's exactly right.
Okay.
So for our shift as a regional chamber of commerce has been more towards economic development. So hopefully to take our businesses that we have and continue to grow and support them and attract new ones here.
Okay. So another part of your title is investors, director of investors. What does that entail?
So really it's just a simple name change for us as far as a branding goes. So we used to have members of a chamber of commerce and you pay dues, but
yeah, we're investing in the community.
Right. So we wanted to change kind of the perspective to be more of we have investors in the Chamber of Commerce, and you invest with us, and hopefully, it's our goal that you would see a return on that investment.
Right. So. Well, so the long range plan is to gain more investors and to are you actively seeking out industry and that kind of thing? Is that kind of what the chamber is doing right now?
Yes, I would say as we push towards economic development as our main focus, it's kind of an evolving thing, and of course I'm relatively new to the scene, but learning every day and hopefully creating an environment of business where we want to attract more and people want to be a part of it.
Well, I think the big thing for every small town chamber of commerce is competing against all the other chamber of commerces to try to attract that one industry to come. So what are the amenities or the features or highlights of this area that you're telling the industries?
Right. So I think if you haven't seen it, our Welcome Home video that as a project of Believe Boone County that recently came out. I think it debuted in November. And so that has been a large selling point. It really highlights the quality of life here in Harrison, Arkansas, and some of the amenities that we have as far as the hospital and the industry and the manufacturing that we have here.
And I think that's the main important reason why people or industry comes here. It's just not the area, but it's the people that live here and the other amenities like school and standard of living and all those things that attract the business because you have to have happy employees in an area. So
and Bob has had talks with a lot of companies and trying to attract people here, and they can go look and see what the schools are like and the population. They can find all that data on the internet. Sure. But something that you can't really capture in numbers is the quality of life, and that's a large factor for a lot of companies.
Yeah, it's very high here. There's an event coming up that you want to talk about?
Absolutely. It's our annual Chamber Awards Luncheon. And so that's going to be on January 15th. It's a week from today, this coming Wednesday. And it traditionally was in April, I believe, and we've moved it up to be in January, to be at the beginning of the year. We're going to kick off the year with our keynote speaker will be Governor Asa Hutchinson.
Oh, okay.
And so
Good.
we'll be there to not only recognize some major contributors to the business community and the community for Harrison and the greater Boone County area, but to talk about economic development with him and looking forward into this year.
Yeah. So who can come?
So anyone who buys a ticket. So for
Okay.
investors, there's an investor rate of $40 per ticket and a non-investor rate of $50 per ticket. So
Okay. Now, they used to have table, can you buy a table
Right.
at a certain rate, or is it just 40 per?
Right, so there's a slight price break.
Okay.
So when you buy a table of 8 seats, it's for $300. So
Yeah, if you want to invite your entire staff, your business or whatever, and if you have a
Absolutely.
large staff, get 2 tables.
absolutely.
Yeah. And who's catering this year? Because everybody loves to know who's catering.
Western Sizzlin will be catering
Okay.
this year.
Well, they're very capable of doing that.
Yeah, we're really excited to have them.
Anything else you'd like to add?
No, I think that's it. I think with the governor being in town, you're not going to want to miss this event to kick off 2020 and learn about what the chamber's doing.
All right. Wilson, I was going to say welcome to the area, but welcome back.
Yes. Thank
And much luck on your new position. And we always have an open invitation for you to come back anytime to update us on and our viewers on what's going on in the area.
Absolutely, I'd love to.
Thanks so much.
Thanks.
Thanks, Wilson. Up next, we're going to be talking with Dave Fenton. He's written a book, and it's called Resurrecting Respect. We'll find out all about that in just a few minutes. You're watching 726. Stick around and come back.